Good morning. I'm Mark Ellis, Town Manager in Barnstable. And this is a public hearing on the proposed rate increases for the Department of Public Works Water Supply Division, uh, Water Pollution Control Division, and Solid Waste Divisions that would take effect on July 1st, 2023 within the town of Barnstable. It's March 21st at 11 a.m. So we will commence these hearings. And, the hearings can be viewed on Barnstable's Channel 18, as well as participating in Zoom. And those wishing to provide public comment may do so by accessing the meeting via the link to Zoom or calling the telephone number that has been provided in the public hearing notice, which is 888-475-4499. The way that these proceedings will proceed is the way that the hearing will proceed is that I will review the three areas of fee increase that are being proposed. And then I will ask for any comment from our finance director. And then I will ask for a justification from the department proposing the fee. And then I will ask for any public comment that we may have. And then as I conclude that, I will take the justification, the proposed fees, the justification, and any public comment under advisement for a 30-day period. And at the end, so therefore the public can view this after today's Zoom. They can submit comments, but by whatever mechanism they would like, preferred in writing at that point. And at the end of that 30-day period, we'll review all comment and either approve fees as proposed or reduce the fee or let the existing fee stand. And that's how it will proceed. So at this point, let me move over to, let me see here. Need to move over into public, let me see, review of the fees. All right, again, we have three divisions of public works that are proposing fee changes to existing fees. And this would be commencing July 1st of 2023, which is our fiscal year 24 fees. So the first area of proposed fee is for our solid waste division. So the proposed fee changes to our solid waste division fee structure is as follows. The transfer station sticker, the first sticker, currently $300, would increase by $20 to $320. The transfer station sticker additional is currently $31. It's proposed to go to $33. The transfer station low income sticker, which is currently $90, would go to $96. Construction and demolition disposal, which is currently $200 a ton, would go to $220 a ton. Mixed construction and demolition disposal material, which is currently $300 a ton, would go to $330 a ton. Recycling tires 19 inches and under is currently $4 a tire, would go to $6. Recycling tires 19.5 to 24 inches is currently $16, would go to $20. Recycling TVs 5-inch to 16-inch is currently $7, would go to $9. Recycling TVs 17 to $25, 25-inch would go from $12 to $15. Recycling TVs 26-inch to 40-inch, currently $22, would go to $27. Recycling TVs 41 to 50-inch, currently 27, would go to $33. And recycling TVs 51-inch and above, currently $32, would go to $40. Those are the proposed fee increases for our solid waste division. At this time, I will ask Director of Finance, Mark Milne, if he has any comments relevant to these proposed fee changes.
Thank you, Town Manager Ells. And just to reiterate, we have a outside consultant that we run a rate model with every year. This proposed fee increases includes all of our estimated operating expenses and other revenues that we generate out of the transfer station. Would note also that we are expected to use about a little more than $100,000 of surplus to balance the proposed operating budget next year, even with this proposed rate increase. So we are providing some fee mitigation to keep the rate increase to where it is proposed. Thank you.
You're welcome. At this time, I will turn the meeting over to Rob Steen, our Assistant Director of Public Works, to provide a justification for the proposed solid waste division fees.
Thank you, Town Manager Ells, and good morning, everybody. As noted, my name is Rob Steen. I'm with the Department of Public Works. I am joined today by the Division Supervisor for the Solid Waste Division, Tracy Rigazio. The Solid Waste Division operates the transfer station and the recycling center located on Flint Street in Marston's Mills. There they recycle residential, municipal solid waste and recycling. The Solid Waste Division functions as an enterprise account where it is expected to generate revenue to fully fund its operations. To do this, the division charges its customers for its services, principally through its admissions sticker and disposal fees. As noted, in calculating the proposed new fees, the DPW Solid Waste Division commissions a rate study undertaken by the New Gen Strategies and Solutions, a financial management consultant that specializes in public sector utility service providers. This study consists of an analytical computer model that simultaneously considers the many variables that determine the cost of solid waste division services. Major factors considered include operating and maintenance costs, personnel costs, existing contracts, debt service, capital equipment, revenue, and the capital improvements program. Cash reserves as of July 1st, 2022 equaled approximately $1.74 million, and the FY23 revenues are tracking above budget. Cash reserves are maintained to cover operating expenses, emergencies, fund capital improvement projects, debt service, and fee mitigation. The existing schedule of rates is available on the town website and at the transfer station office on Flint Street in Marston's Mills. As noted by Town Manager Ells, the fees that he outlined are what we are proposing for this year. No other rates are proposed to change. And we're happy to take any questions.
Okay. That concludes the justification from the Department of Public Works. And at this time, do we have any public comment on these proposed solid waste division fee changes?
There's no public comment at this time.
Okay, thank you. Again, with each of these, I will take them under advisement for a 30-day period. If you're reviewing this after this, the hearing today, please comment in writing back to us so that I can take your comments under consideration. And then after 30 days, again, I will either adopt these as proposed, reduce them, or hold with the original fee recommended. Okay. Moving on. The next proposed fees are for our Water Pollution Control Division. These proposed fees for fiscal year 2024 are as follows. Residential sewer it's per 1,000 cubic feet. Correct, Director Steen?
Andy, is that true?
It's actually per 100 cubic feet.
Oh, sorry. I looked at, that's why I asked. Okay, so CCF, 100 cubic feet. Thank you, Andy. Andy Boulay, our division head. So residential sewer per 100 cubic feet. Current rate is $5.95, proposed to go to $6.25. Commercial one, per 100 cubic feet, $5.95, proposed to go to $6.25. Commercial two, per 100 cubic feet, current is $6.64, proposed to go to $6.97. Commercial three, per 100 cubic feet, current is $7.41, proposed to go to $7.78. Fixtured rate per fixture is $61.44, proposed to go to $64.51. Minimum charge per year is $64.56, proposed to go to $67.79. Septage rate per gallon is currently 11 cents, proposed to go to 12 cents. And on septage rate, there may be an adjustment made between 10 cents and 14 cents per gallon as market conditions dictate. Those are the proposed fee changes for fiscal year 2024. Now I'll ask Director Milne to make any comments he may have relevant to these proposed fee changes.
Thank you, Town Manager Ells. The main cost driver for these rate increases have been and will continue to be the significant capital investment that we've been making to our existing facilities. We project about another $40 million investment in capital over the next 5 years, and over the past couple of years, we've invested over $20 million. So most of the cost increase drivers have been an increase in debt service, and we do project on using about $100,000 of surplus to balance that operating budget next year. So we are providing some fee mitigation here as well to keep the rate increases as proposed. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Milne. I appreciate that. Now I'll ask for a justification from the Department of Public Works from Assistant Director Steen.
Thank you, Town Manager Ells. As we noted, we are joined today by the Division Supervisor for the Water Pollution Control Division, Andy Boulay. The Water Pollution Control Division operates and maintains the town's water pollution control facilities and associated collection system. Additionally, it maintains 2 significant alternative energy facilities that are located on the Water Pollution Control facility grounds. The Water Pollution Control Division functions as an enterprise account, where it's expected to generate revenue to fully fund its operation. To do this, the division charges its customers for its services, principally through fees associated with the customers' residential and commercial water usage. In calculating the proposed new rates, the Department of Public Works Water Pollution Control Division commissioned a rate study undertaken by the NewGen Strategies and Solutions, a financial management consultant that specializes in public sector utility service providers. This study consisted of an analytical computer model that simultaneously considered the many variables that determine the cost of the Water Pollution Control Division's services. Major factors considered in the rate study model were the operating and maintenance costs, personnel costs, existing contracts, debt service, customer base growth, revenue, and the capital improvements program. Current cash reserves equal approximately $9.6 million. Cash reserves are maintained to cover operating expenses, emergencies, and to fund capital improvement projects and debt service. The FY23 revenues are tracking the approved budget. The existing schedule of rates is available on the town's website and at the Water Pollution Control Office at the Pierce's Way and Hyannis. Overall, and in summary, in addition to what Town Manager Ellis mentioned, that it's effectively a 5% rate increase in services and fees, with the exception of the Marston's Mills Red Lily Pond, which will remain unchanged. And as Town Manager Ellis noted, there will also be up to a 9% increase in the base rate for septic receiving. We're happy to take any questions at this time.
Thank you, Director Steen, or Assistant Director Steen. Do we have any public comments at this time?
There's no public comment at this time.
Well, thank you. And again, I will take these proposed fee changes under advisement and for 30 days. And we look for any comment that our public may have when viewing this hearing. And please submit them in writing to us for consideration. After 30 days, I will proceed with either approving the proposed fees or reducing the proposed fees, or not taking action, and the fees will remain as they currently exist. Thank you. Moving on to proposed FY 2024 proposed fee changes for the Department of Public Works Water Supply Division. There are multiple fees within our water supply division related to usage and public fire readiness and hydrant rental and other major categories related to cross connections and et cetera. So I'm going to ask for the Department of Public Works, as they present their justification, to summarize those into logical categories. The base increase that we're seeing within our water supply division is a 5% increase for services provided. So at this point, I will stop my overview, and I'll ask our Director of Finance, Mark Milne, if he has any comments relevant to the proposed fee changes.
Thank you, Town Manager Ellis. And similar to our Water Pollution Control Division, this operation requires a major capital investment over the next 5 years, and these proposed rate increases take that into account. I'd also like to point out that we are providing an estimated $1 million from our host community agreement with Vineyard Wind to mitigate or offset the rate increase. It would be much higher if we did not have these revenues from that host community agreement. So that's what was authorized. We were authorized to apply those host community payments, and we're using them to provide fee mitigation to this operation for the next several years. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Milne. Now I'll ask our Assistant Director of Public Works, Rob Steen, to present a justification of the proposed fee changes to Water Supply Division.
Thank you, Town Manager Ellis. I am joined by Hans Kaiser, the Division Supervisor for the Water Supply Division. The Water Supply Division operates the town's municipal water system. The system consists of 12 water supply wells, treatment plants, storage tanks, and the distribution piping that serves Hyannisport, and West Hyannisport. The Water Supply Division functions as an enterprise account, where it's expected to generate revenue to fully fund its operations. To do this, the division charges its customers for its services, principally through fees. In calculating the proposed new fees, the Department of Public Works Water Supply Division commissioned a rate study undertaken by New Gen Strategies and Solutions, a financial management consultant that specializes and public sector utility service providers. This study consisted of an analytical computer model that simultaneously considered the many variables that determine the cost of the Water Supply Division's services. Major factors considered included the operations and maintenance costs, personnel costs, existing contracts, debt service, capital equipment, revenue, and the capital improvement program. The FY22 certified cash reserves equals approximately $2,162,000. Cash reserves are maintained to cover operating expenses, emergencies, and to fund capital improvement projects and debt service. The FY23 revenues are tracking the approved budget. The existing schedule of rates is available on the town's website and at the Hyannis Water System office on Old Yarmouth Road. As noted by Town Manager Ellis, we're going to categorize these broadly because there's a number of them. Overall, we are proposing a 5% rate increase on all of our services and fees in order to continue to provide safe, reliable drinking water, provide adequate fire flow, and to continue to maintain and improve the system. The commercial rate proposal is to increase the rates from $3.79 to $3.98 per 100 cubic feet. The residential rate, which currently ranges from $3.73 to $4.85 per 100 cubic feet, is proposed to increase from $3.92 to $5.09. The proposed average annual residential water bill will be $699.92, an increase of approximately $33.32 a year. And we are happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Assistant Director Steen. I will pause for a moment, and I see that one of our water board members is here, Sam Wilson. Sam, would you like to make comment today relevant to your role on the water board and the water board's recommendation relevant to this?
Yes, I'd be happy to. I am the chair of the Hyannis Water Board. I've taken over since last summer, so this is my first time going through this after the sad passing of Stephen O'Neill. You know, we're trying to balance providing the best, cleanest water, treating for PFAS and such, while also keeping rates as reasonable as possible. We're very thankful to you, Mark, for the Vineyard Wind money to help subsidize and keep the rate increase at 5% from being a higher number. At the same time, we're looking into the future. We spent a lot of money recently to build the Maher treatment facility, and we have to build more of those to clean our water. So we're just trying to do our best to balance the expenses to our ratepayers and to the residents and homeowners in the town and business owners, and also providing that clean water.
Thank you, Sam. So the water board supported these proposed fees?
Yes, that is correct. We do support those.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And appreciate your volunteer service to our community.
You're welcome.
Do we have any public comment at this time?
There's no public comment at this time.
All right, then. So I will take these under advisement for 30 days. And at the end of that period, well, certainly during those 30 days, I would encourage our public to comment, preferably in writing. And we'll take all of it under advisement. And then I will either approve as proposed, approve reduced, or let it remain at its current rate. At this time, that concludes our FY24 fiscal year proposed fee changes. So seeing no other comment, I will close this Zoom meeting and, as stated, take this under advisement and issue that decision after 30 days of additional time to submit comment. Thank you.